Hi there, I'm Sheila Trecartin of Ultimate Healing Concepts, and today I have a special guest with me. This is my cat, Jags. Now, one of the services that I provide, one of my favorite services to provide, is animal communication. Animals communicate through telepathy, and that means that they read your mind. They read your energy. Anyone that animals come into contact with allows them to be able to read the mind of that being, people or other animals. This makes animals really intuitive and really quite wise. The depth of their understanding is directly relative to the exposure that they've had to other individuals. Now, when I communicate with the animals and translate their messages, not only can I relay the messages that the animals have, but I can send messages back to them as well. When animals do communicate, they use the mind thought, but not only are they using the mind thought, they are actually also using all their senses, the sense of taste, the sense of smell, and the physicality or the energy that's involved. This helps me to be able to understand what their feelings are and what their desires are. Now, this is something that I was able to do as a small child, but it actually is something that I believe that everyone has the ability to do. After many years of providing animal communication services and people actually saying to me, "Oh my gosh, you have such a special gift," I configured a workshop so that I could teach others. And I'm not teaching them necessarily how to do the animal communication as much as I am awakening their own natural ability with the animal communication. For this reason, I have been able to travel all over the world and be able to offer this service to so many people. And it's really my mandate to teach as many people as possible how to communicate with animals, because I think that it would be a more beneficial world for us, and definitely a better world for the animals, if we could all understand them a little bit better. Now, really, I'd love to give you an example of how animals communicate. So, sometimes when I'm working with clients, the animals have things to say such as their own physical well-being, their own personal desires. Like they might say that they want a specific type of food, or they want to go to a specific place. And this is definitely something that we would expect. But oftentimes they will also talk about the people that are around them and their lives. They can talk about relationships, they can talk about the health of the people around them, they can talk about the emotional capacity of the people are around them. They talk about your job, it's limitless. I actually have a beautiful turtle named Pedra, who is a very wise soul, and she often talks about the philosophies of life. So the idea of animals only being concerned about playing or eating is actually something that we need to expand on in our awareness. They are far more perceptive than we give them credit for. I've actually had animals tell me that someone in their family has a specific illness. And this has not happened once, but this has happened hundreds of times, even to the point that one of the animals, giving you an example, talked about the neighbor who drove a green tractor and wore a green jacket, and this was a horse, telling me that the neighbor had heart problems. And in actuality, this was found out later on, when initially the gentleman didn't realize he had a heart problem at all. So you can see that the animals have much greater impact on our lives, and we don't even realize what we're picking up from them or what they're picking up from us. Now, if you want to try this at home, what you could do is you can sit in another room and you can imagine in your mind your animal coming to you over and over. So if you're sitting in the bedroom and your dog is in the living room, then just imagine in your mind that your dog is coming to you over and over again. Just to have that thought in your head without saying a single word or making a noise. And eventually, your dog will come to you. Another exercise that you can try is get your dog or your cat and have them standing in front of you, and then basically see them sitting over and over in your mind. And they will, in fact, in a period of about 1 minute, respond to that mental thought that you're having. So those are a couple ways that you can try animal communication at home for yourself. I'd love to hear about your results, and please know that you really just need to have an open heart and some focus, clarity of the mind, in order to send the messages to the animals. That is definitely the easy part. Getting the messages back is a little bit more difficult and may require a little bit more help from me or another communicator to get you to understand how you can receive those messages properly. Because when you do receive the messages, they come through as a really quick, sort of fleeting thought, and sometimes we miss that understanding. Recognizing that animals are natural healers and they will pick up the energies that are around them. So if you're not well, they will gravitate towards you and they will want to neutralize or balance those energies as well. They will want to assist you in healing your body, and sometimes they take on our energies in that process of trying to neutralize the energy. So keep that in mind. If you want to help your animal, then you just need to help yourself. Fix yourself, and a lot of times some of the issues that your pet has emotionally, for example, if your pet has emotional distress, then making sure that you're okay and the people in your environment or the environment of the animal is okay will help the pet as well. Keep those things in mind, and I look forward to discussing more about animal communication with you in the future. Hopefully next time we'll be able to do a live demo for you so you can truly understand how animal communication works. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoy your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.